Okay, Red, what on players at home players? What was the most difficult situation at club they were film or Ghana football? Maybe a ton player only omu negotiate deal na beto. Yes, player nim ko. Yes, player nim na club no omu chun.
Yeah, bro, this is a big question. I had this same issue with Medeama. Medeama Sporting Club, Muspaka and Lawyer. The thing is, they were having a player called Mohammed Amin Adams back then in 2018. And this boy was then my school son.
Okay.
So I really...
I do start to SHS in now dealing players and
no, SHS no now me was incredible boy but after me venture into football, okay. And I have people I like already that
so
I want
you wanted
to see
to
them
help
out
them.
There.
Okay.
But the boy was my school son, like on no show me back then in school. So Mohamed Amin Adams penasem later no benya man be friend Mr. Tipo. The man was managing. The man took him to Medeama. Bro, Medeama kept the boy. The boy didn't get play like one year starting 11. One year video, video. Hey, so I had these conversations. Like I told you, social media is very powerful.
True.
I had a conversation with one of these German agents. It's called Ohan, Mr. Ohan Lokalu. And then this man was like, "Oh, if I have any player, I should send the video." And when I sent Mohamed Amin Adams video, the man felt in love with it.
One touch.
It was like, "Hey, Ridwan, let's not waste time on this boy." My own player from my agency is coaching at Dynamo Brest in Belarus. So quickly, we have to make sure that we work on things fast for the boy to go. And that is where I started getting the issues. Even the video I sent to the man was the first division that the boy was playing. The boy didn't have a current video of Medeama. But I was very good in talking to this man, convincing him for him to accept.
Okay.
So because he came back to ask me a couple of questions. As he played national team, where is the Premier League video? Where is this? I have to use my way because I know the criteria. And back then too, Dynamo Brest was then going to play a playoff to qualify for Europa.
Okay. It's a big club.
It was a huge opportunity. Bro, now the agent was like, because the boy was not really playing the national team, he has forced to get it. He would like to have the first transfer on a free deal. Medeama will leave the boy for him to take the boy to Dynamo Brest. And
did they allow?
You let me finish.
Okay.
There's a first transfer, second transfer, and a third transfer. So the first transfer is the boy going to Dynamo Brest on a free transfer. But then there will be a payback. When there is a second transfer from Dynamo Brest to another club, which will be the biggest money, the man will give Medeama 30 and will take 70. And this is where Medeama, the lawyer and Medeama club was like, no, we want 60.
They want 60%.
They want 60. And the agent was like, oh, the thing is now coming to make the player. If he make the player before, that's maybe because if the player kick in the Premier League and the Belarus Premier League and also kick in the
Europa League.
Yeah. Let's think about the market value, bro.
What it will do for the player.
What it will do for the boy. And do you know one thing? That time too, the boy wasn't having transfer market.
Oh, Jesus.
It was true. I created a CV for the boy.
You had to create a CV for the boy to get the opportunity.
Yeah, someone who is in Premier. He wasn't having transfer market value.
Medeama Sporting.
Yeah, Medeama Sporting. So I created CV for the boy. And then I can send you all the documents, you can see. And I created it. Now, we were waiting. Me and them back and forth. Today the man will call. I need the mandate. I need the release letter from the club. Because I'm done with my mandate with him. Mohamed Amin Adams has also signed the mandate with me and him. And we are only waiting for the release letter from them. Then the boy will fly. Bro. Lawyer say this, that. Before we realize, Belarus has appointed, may so rest in peace, Diego Armando Maradona as their new CEO. As new club director.
There had been a change in management.
There has been a change in management. And when Diego Armando Maradona came, he came to meet our invitation letter. And from Belarus, they have to give us a letter which they will give us a visa on arrival because we don't have Belarus embassy here. So the Maradona have to do a new letter for us. Bro, Maradona say, excuse me, say fuck you. Maradona said there's no money in the club as he came. The club cannot accommodate any new player. Bro, as at that time, I have waited for the release letter from Medeama.
You had waited for it. How long had you waited? How long had you?
Bro, I'd waited for like 4-5 working days. And when they sent me the release letter, I sent it to them. The boy came No, I even at that time the release letter came and the boy came from Techima to came and I accommodated him here at Bawi. So we have to go and buy the ticket on Monday. The boy came to sleep here on Friday. Saturday, no, the news came that Maradona said they don't have money, they can't accommodate any new player. And then later Maradona sacked the coach that was working for my agency.
That would have also made the deal possible.
The deal possible that would have even made the boy play for first 11 because, like I told you, I was trying to create a player because I've learned.
There's a really good chance that if the boy had made it in time,
Yes,
before Maradona,
before Maradona,
even if Maradona comes and sacks
and sign the, no, the boy is there because when you
there.
are in the system, you are in the system. So as to now, see the boy, we were in the room. I received the message like 5 a.m. I couldn't tell the boy say didn't say boy this was that.
Just sorry now catching.
I couldn't. I called the manager that Framin catching he said almost say
you couldn't tell the boy.
I couldn't tell the boy. Then the guy called the mom, and the mom called the boy
to break the news.
Yeah, the mom called the boy say me catching baby by and yes you umbrella. The boy, oh man, then so then I had to. Because I didn't have because I have my 30% I'm taking from Mr. On. You understand? I have my dream dasu. Super. I have some couple of players I need to push them to the system as well. One says Scania GB Waha. Now they won't say yeah the nam
investment.
Bro.
Ghana,
they need to work. They need to understand. And the boy wasn't playing for the boy. They got the bench for Medeama, and you play about over first 11. I make us say or Cochrane bear pressure. Mohammed Amin Adams at that time on the bench every time.
Into relationship name Moses Packard said.
Oh, Moses Packard, I think I spoke with him once and sometime. You know, Munya coach me, and I'm a friend, and I'm proposing coach be Sumano. Send me Munya coach's offer.
That deal now break it down because of Medeama didn't affect your relationship.
Oh, me. It didn't really affect me because I don't really have a personal relationship with Medeama. It was through
a work thing.
Edema Tipo who took Mohamed Amin Adams there. It was a work thing, a chain, just like the way I dealt with Kotoko Bag in 2019 when I was bringing the coach. It was a work. Well, and it was Amin who felt the pain now. He on almost back a month and same there. The boy up to now, at the end, the boy now coming.
Talking about